Good evening, everyone. My name is Lex Scorby, member of the Board of Directors of the Crossroads House, and welcome to the 13th Annual Benefit by the Sea fundraising event, our most important fundraising event of the year. Unfortunately, I could not make it this year to a family commitment on the West Coast for a nephew's graduation, for which I would be disowned if I did not show up for. So I am there in spirit. I toast you for a wonderful evening. Enjoy the food, enjoy the band, and hope it's a successful event. Thank you.
A home isn't just where we sleep. It's where we dream. It's where we raise our families and our spirits. It's where we can recharge and realign. It's a space where we're safe to be ourselves. But for too many, there is no home. An astounding number of New Hampshire's Seacoast residents are homeless. For those people, there is Crossroads House. Since 1982, we've been providing the homeless community a place to sleep, eat, guidance, and tools to find permanent housing. We're open and staffed 365 days a year, because homelessness never takes a vacation. Last year, we gave shelter to 469 people, including 32 families and 53 children, and on most nights of the year, we operated at full capacity. Of course, our programs and services would not be possible without you. It's as simple as that. This year, 3/4 of our operating budget will come from private donations and grants. Your generous donations go toward keeping Crossroads House up and running and available to those who so desperately need us. We thank you for being here tonight, and we thank you for supporting Crossroads House, because when you support us, you give a homeless person a chance to find their way back home.
I don't want to think about what it would be like if Crossroads wasn't here.
This area needs a place for people who are either down in their luck or find themselves in a situation that they might not have ever envisioned themselves being in.
We support Crossroads because it really fulfills an absolutely essential need here in the community of Portsmouth.
People now have a place to go that will treat them well and treat them with dignity and give them the chance to get back on their feet.
And I think the thing that strikes me the most is people not realizing what happens in this shelter and what we supply to the residents.
We're very impressed with how well it's managed and the services that it is able to provide to families and individuals in need.
When you think about what's important to the state of New Hampshire and its residents, we want to have strong communities. We want to have good schools.
And that's one of the great things that I think Crossroads House has brought to not only the area but the state as well, is that there is a need to help these people get back on their feet. And the programs and the facilities that they have at Crossroads House does a wonderful job of that.
They really care about a final solution for people and not just, just a place to stay.
Without that, I don't know what those people would do. So it's very important to the community, and I think it's important to point out that most of the people served are people from New Hampshire.
Homelessness strikes people from all backgrounds, of all ages.
Families with children that need help and need help getting back on their feet.
If somebody becomes a substance abuser, if somebody loses their job, if somebody has other financial challenges.
People who have mental illnesses of various sorts, which can be treated, but they need to be treated from some place.
That comes from all walks of life, and it's amazing once you go through the shelter and see all the different people.
Everybody ought to take a good look, even if you don't go in. Take a look.
Everybody ought to go in and visit, and I think it would change their perception of what it means to be homeless.
There are many different faces to homelessness. It's not the one that you see on TV all the time. And that's why I think it took so long for people to realize that homelessness does exist on the Seacoast and in a much bigger fashion than people originally thought.
My dad actually was homeless, living in the pay toilet at the parking garage in downtown Portsmouth because of Crossroads. He got off the streets, and now he lives in an apartment in downtown Portsmouth, and he actually has a job working at the boat launch. So my dad went from could have been sleeping behind your house to now he's putting your yacht in the water. So that's a pretty good success story. So if we want more of those, I think it's important that we give to Crossroads.
I hope everyone can continue to support Crossroads House and make sure that it can continue to do the great work that it does for the people it serves.
This is not a big organization run with a big bureaucracy. What you give goes right to work. And if you go down there, you can see it at work.
As all of you in the room know, I'm in the middle of budget negotiations with the New Hampshire legislature. I am expecting this evening to go more smoothly than that. If I could, I would order you all through an executive order to get out your checkbooks right now. Write as large a check as you are able to Crossroads House.
On the holidays, when Dad would come over when he was homeless, just don't make eye contact with him because he's going to ask you for money. Well, right now, I'm making eye contact with you and I'm asking you for money.
Greg Kretschmar loves you because you know why? You're nice. You care about people around you. You're going to go out, you're going to write a little check. You're going to make a difference in someone's lives. You know what it means for you? All right, maybe a few less mochaccino, latte, cappuccino, whatever. Maybe that's what that means, but you are going to make differences in people's lives today, right here, tonight. Do it.
Okay, everybody, this is the moment of truth. Wish I could be out there with Dave doing the ask as I have every year, but I'll be back next year. Meanwhile, I thank you for all your support. Get those cards ready, lift them in the air, lift them more than once. Have a great evening and be generous. Thank you.